Good morning, meteorologist Jeff Gerber here. To say it's been a wet morning across southeast Texas is a big understatement. We've had several inches of rain, especially in mid-county, where we've had flood warnings out for this morning. Actually, flash flood warnings all the way up here to Beaumont this morning, and they're going to go until about noon. So we're coming to you live to give you an update on what's going on. We still have some rain to get through this morning before we finally clear the rain out of here, and looks like most of the afternoon will be on the dry side. But this morning, still have some rain to go through. Maybe another inch or so, not 3-4 inches of rain, but maybe another inch or so, and it's moving pretty quickly. So as the rain moves out of here this morning, we'll kind of keep an eye on it. Here's a look down towards Port Arthur, and gray clouds, been seeing some rain there. Port Arthur's picked up some rain this morning, not quite as much as, say, places like Groves, Port Neches, Bridge City, where they've been seeing anywhere from, say, 7 to 10 inches of rain this morning. Port Arthur, a little bit closer to maybe about 3 to 4 inches of rain. All right, here is radar right now. This is live radar, and we have a couple of flood warnings. One is for parts of Jefferson County until 11:15. We'll show you closer here in just a second. Then we have another one that goes till noon. This area right in here is where we've been seeing the heaviest rainfall, and that's where we've been dealing with the flooding. Let's look at current radar though. There is some rain up towards the lakes area. I have a pretty heavy band of rain now sliding through Tyler County, and then we're watching this area of heavy to moderate rain coming into Jefferson County. Now this is what's going to be sliding through the area that's already have a flash flood warning, and this is where we could pick up maybe another inch or so of rainfall as it comes through. Good news is it was a lot stronger band of rain as it was back over towards Anahuac and Liberty. It's continuing to weaken as it moves off towards the east, so great news there is that it won't be quite as heavy as it does move through the flash flood warning area for this morning. So we're going to be watching it closely, tracking it this morning. We've seen several reports of high water down towards Mid-County, Bridge City. Been kind of keeping an eye on it for this morning. Let's take a look at the warned area, and you can see it includes all of southern Orange County and then western or eastern sections of Jefferson County, which includes Nederland, Groves, P&G, Port Arthur, all the mid-county areas down there. And then this extends back up, or this one extends back up to the Beaumont area, and not quite up to Lumberton, but north of Beaumont, and then out towards the west of Beaumont just a little bit. And this is an area we picked up anywhere from, say, 4 or 5, maybe 6 inches in some spots. So has a little bit of flooding around the Beaumont area. Have not got any reports of any water rescues or anything like that for this morning, but we have seen some video of water getting close to people's homes, if not coming just into some folks' homes, down towards Bridge City and Mid-County. So something that we're kind of watching out for this morning. If we get any more rain to come through the area, in which, like I just showed you, we might have another inch or so coming into southeast Texas as that one band comes through. But these are the warned areas. If you live in these areas, especially down here towards Mid-County, over towards southern Orange County, Bridge City, I will not be out and about trying to look at some of the flooding or trying to get around for this morning. Wait till about noon or so. The water levels will start to come down, and then you can get out. But for this morning, I would just hunker down, let the rain come through, and get out of here before you try to get out and do anything. Here is an estimate of the rainfall from the radar, and definitely you can see the bullseye right down here around parts of Jefferson and Orange County, right in there. Possibility of 9 to 10 inches of rainfall, and then you can see as it comes back towards Beaumont, the rainfall tapers off, but still quite a bit of rain that we've had here in Beaumont. Port Arthur, once again, not getting quite as heavy as rain as you have just to the north. So it's that southern edge of Orange County, and right there in that extreme northeastern corner of Jefferson County, we've been seeing some of the heavy rainfall. Now I'm going to pop on the amounts from the radar, the estimated rainfall amounts. Now these tend to be a little high, but it gets you fairly close to what we were looking at as far as rainfall. You can look right there at that bullseye. According to radar, over 10 inches of rain. Now that's down close to Bridge City, down towards Mid-County there. And then as you get maybe a little bit closer to Bridge City, 8 to 10 inches of rain there. Heading up a little bit closer to Orange, 7 inches of rain but near Bridge City, in between Bridge City and Orange. And then once you get up to Orange, we're talking about 3 inches or so of rainfall. Heading down to Port Arthur, maybe 4, 5 inches of rainfall, maybe a little less than that. Like I said, radar tends to overestimate a little bit. Heading over towards Nederland, we're looking at maybe through 2 to 3 inches of rainfall there. And then up around Beaumont, we've seen places where 5, maybe 6 inches of rainfall. You get over towards Vidor, possibility of 4 inches of rainfall, and then you get up in northern end of Beaumont there, not quite to Lumberton. You're looking at maybe 4 inches of rainfall there. So a lot of heavy rainfall coming down for this morning. Definitely the big problem is down in this area where we've been seeing some of the heaviest rain. Now here's radar in motion. You can see the area that's under the warning right now is at least dried out for the last hour or so. We had that heavy rainfall come through, and then the rain's become a lot lighter, and you can see we're drying out a little bit. Now here comes that next batch of rain. Like I said, it was a lot heavier over towards Anahuac where we had a thunderstorm there, and actually the lightning's dying down, so it's not really even a thunderstorm anymore. It's a batch of some moderate to some lighter rains coming towards us, but we still could pick up half an inch and a half of rain from this batch. Hopefully it'll continue to weaken as it pushes into that warned area, and things will only be maybe a half an inch or so of some rain, which is still too much at this point in that warned area. You don't need any more rain, not even another drop. But we have this batch coming through, so be aware of that, especially if you live down there and that water is right up towards your door. We have some more rain coming in, so you need to watch that. Then we have some more scattered rain coming through the lakes area. Once again, they haven't had the heavy stuff that we have here down around the triangle, down through mid-county. So just to show you that we still have more to get through for this morning, but not quite as heavy as what we saw overnight. And the problem was we have a little weakness in the atmosphere that's creating the rain, and then overnight we've been seeing these heavy bands of rain come right over the same area, what we call training, and that training is really added up the rainfall to those heavy amounts across parts of mid-county. So once again, we'll be watching this as it comes up into the area over the next hour and a half and pushes through. It's moving at a pretty good clip, so that's good news. Is once it comes through, it shouldn't stick around for too long. You might have to deal with some moderate rain, maybe some pockets of heavy rain for half an hour to maybe even an hour, and then it should be out of here. And we're hoping once this batch of rain clears out of here, then we will don't have to deal with any more rain through the rest of the day. And if we do, it'll be some lighter, spotty amounts, not this heavy, steady rain that we've been seeing overnight. I want to see if we can take the radar back here to look at some of these rainfall totals. Once again, this is the area right in here. We're talking about extreme southern edge there of Orange County, that northeastern corner there of Jefferson County, where we've been seeing the heaviest rainfall overnight into this morning. If you live in this area, just don't get out on the roads for this morning. Wait till, say, later on this afternoon as the water level starts to come down. That's where we're running into the biggest problems across southeast Texas. And once again, watching the radar, this stuff is starting to push back, push in, but it's going to be weakening as it comes through. So yeah, we'll still have some rain to get through, but it shouldn't be too heavy. Let's see if I can back up the graphics here, a couple of spots there. Once again, this area right here, Beaumont down through southern parts of Orange County, that's a flash flood warning that goes until noon today. And then we have another flash flood warning. It includes places like Nederland Groves, Port Neches, Port Arthur. That goes until 11:15. The one for, say, Bridge City goes till noon. Once again, Bridge City has been seeing very heavy rainfall this morning, also parts of mid-county. So we're going to be watching this area as that next batch of rain starts to slide in here. Here's current radar, and you can see it has weakened somewhat. So as it pushes through, hopefully it won't be too much more to add on to the heavy rainfall amounts that we saw earlier this morning, maybe a half an inch to an inch, depending on how quickly it moves through. So we'll continue to watch it. We'll probably be back with you live here in a little while, maybe, I don't know, another half an hour, and we'll give you an update. But if you live in that area, I would stay in till later on this afternoon. Like I say, stay with us. We'll have more on the flooding situation in southeast Texas coming up in just a little bit.